Good morning, this is Lindsay. It is, I hope this thing is working. I'm having problems with my, I think it's working, but anyway, it is, Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, and, I'm just gonna do an update about what they have been doing to this whole setup program, basically, where they're, like I talked about what has happened over the past couple months now with this whole leak that started out with that water leak and all this stuff that's transpired after that. As I have said before, and as I still believe, I do believe this whole thing has been a setup. And it's basically obvious to me as a targeted individual how these people try to entrap you and try to make you look foolish, try to destroy your home, your property, and things like this. This is all part of this gang stalking program, and that's pretty obvious that that's a lot of what's going on. And I'm gonna go ahead and walk in here to, I hope this is recording, it should be, because I was having some problems with it the other day. I want to look, this is what they did to the floor. This is how fucked up it is. I told them specifically, do not, my floor is fine. I don't want you to touch my floors, okay? But they told me that no, the water damage was so bad that they insisted that they had to put new flooring. And look how horrible, in my opinion, this flooring is. So fucking ugly, horrible looking compared to what I used to have, compared to what is left, compared to the part they haven't fucking destroyed yet. It's hard to, I'm using my computer, so it's very difficult for you to see what I'm talking about. But basically, they destroy, they have, it looks awful. Like this new flooring, this ugly paint, it's basically like vinyl. It's cheap and horrible looking compared to what I had. Okay, there's a big difference, and there was nothing wrong with the flooring in the first place. These people lied to me. They wanted, it's a way for them to make money. It's a way for them to try to I can see that a lot of this was a big scam, in my opinion. Okay, I believe that I was taken advantage of. This is their little half-ass shit that they did to, like, the temporary sink. I don't understand why. How can $11,000 of insurance cover, what the fuck is this about? I mean, honest to God, Roto-Rooter should be sued for what they have done to me. This is uncalled for, it's unprofessional, and they had no right to be doing that. When I argued with that man and said, no, I just want the leak fixed, he said, USAA insurance will cover everything. You'll be able to remodel your entire kitchen and pick out what you want and all that and get new countertops. My whole thing was new countertops, okay? But they completely made a fucking disaster to make me look stupid so they could come into my house and monitor me, and then saying that, the federal government, these are federal government guidelines. We have to do this because the leak was so bad. Oh, really? Really? It was so bad that they had to completely fucking tear up the wall and I can understand that maybe the wall was damaged from the water that was leaking under the sink, right? It all started with the leak, so they had to fix that, but then they fucking fixed it and destroyed it again, and they keep on, and I said, don't put that disposal back. It's broken. And what do? They put it back on there, okay? It's like, these people don't listen to anything I say. And so, here's a countertop that they threw out here. They're gonna reuse this fucking countertop, even though it's all filthy and dirty. It's like, what is a fucking insurance paying for? This is a joke. It's like a fucking scam, in my opinion. And it makes me really mad because I'm being taken advantage of. And my mother doesn't live here. The house is in her name. It should be in my name because I would make sure that this shit doesn't happen to me as a female. I get such fucked up shit happening to me here in San Antonio, being taken advantage of all the fucking time in this neighborhood. I feel it's making me really mad, okay? And I have the right to vent about what these people do to me because of whoever the fuck is this gang stalking, targeted individual crap that they put you on some stupid federal government stupid list. And this definitely has something to do with that. I can guarantee for those people who would like to try to challenge me on that if you think I'm just making this stuff up. Oh, really? Do you understand about what targeted individuals have to go through? Do you have any fucking idea that this stuff is real? Why would I mean, honestly, do some research about what they do to blacklist and gang stalk targeted people. Okay? The fucking federal fucking dumbass shit fucking government. And that's what this is about. I can guarantee you, because that man, this Matthew, whatever the fuck his name was, whatever Matthew so-and-so was talking about how, with Roto-Rooter, this guy was saying, this guy with Roto-Rooter, this Matthew guy, right? Matthew Balderas. He was saying, well, the insurance will cover everything. And I said, no. I said, this doesn't sound right. I'm sorry, but I don't think this is necessary. I want the leak fixed, and that's it. No. We have to redo the floors. We have to redo this. No. He came into my fucking house. I didn't invite these people here. This Orlando character was the one who fixed the leak. Some ex-con, by the way, which, big deal, but I'm just saying, I looked him up on Facebook and found out he's a fucking out of prison for charges for stalking somebody or some shit like that, which, okay, but you know what? I'm just saying, I don't trust anybody. Why the fuck should I? And then Roto-Rooter turns around and tries to get another $1,600 after I fucking paid $1,600 for them to do that shit, and they turn around and fucked it up again. It just doesn't make any sense. How dumb do these people think I am? But yeah, so I feel like I need a consumer lawyer or something, somebody to fight, because this is bullshit. This has been 2 months now, starting back, a month and a half. It started around November 10th. Was when this started happening, right? And here's my receipt from Roto-Rooter to prove that I'm not making any of this stuff up. And I am humiliated and angered beyond what people can imagine, because this is my sanctuary, my home. I have had a total of at least 15 to 20 different strangers in and out of my house for the past month and a half now. How would you feel if you were going through that? I'm not a fucking business. I don't know what, I suppose these people think that I'm some kind of a business or no, I'm not. I don't own my own, I tried all that shit with an LLC. What a disaster that was. Nobody takes me seriously anyway for anything that I try to do. I can't stand going to the fucking gym because of all the shit they did to me. I just stay at home and stay to myself. I don't want to be around anybody. And then on top of all this shit that they're doing to my kitchen, I've got this Mr. fucking Valdez asshole coming over, showing up in his guy for the past couple days, just coming in unannounced, uninvited, coming in through my back door when they're trying to work, just, harassing me, acting like he's some kind of an authority figure. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck does he think he is? The audacity of him to just act, fuck you. He's a jackass. He thinks that he owns me. He's telling me things like, you're mine. What the fuck? I'm not anybody's. I belong to myself, asshole. Who the fuck would want to be with someone like that? Control freak. But I'm just saying, some of these people are very nice people. I'm just saying, I don't even know these people doing the repair work, but it just makes me mad that nobody seems to be listening or taking me seriously, okay? I like my old flooring. I like it just fine. All I wanted was them to fix the fucking leak, and then they insisted that they had to do something with tear out the floors and all that shit. And I was like, no. But they said, okay. So I had to pick some flooring, which I could see a picture of. It just looks horrible. And so I want my old flooring back. So if they come here today, I'm going to make sure that they get that vinyl out of here. It looks, I'm sorry, it might be okay for somebody else maybe, but for me, no. I like what I had. This house had a lot of character. That floor looked good, and that's that. It wasn't damaged. It was not damaged, in my opinion. And I told them all along, I said, no, the floor is fine. I tried to explain to them from the whole beginning. I was like, don't do anything to my floors. Just fix the leak, fix the countertop or the wood, the cabinets, and that's it. And they were, no. I'm like, thank God they didn't fucking do it in my bedroom where there's wooden floors, because they were going to try to do the same fucking thing in there. Literally. What the fuck? What's wrong with these people? You know, seriously? Just because I'm a female or whatever, don't fucking try to take advantage of me. I'm telling you, because I will not tolerate that kind of shit from anybody. I've been through enough, and I've lived in this neighborhood long enough to know how fucking ghetto it is here and how people treat me, because I don't live in Alamo Heights or whatever, the fucking ritzy part of town, okay? I get treated like they treat you like shit in this neighborhood. People are really rude. They're just not nice to people around here. Because there's so much goddamn discrimination, especially against me living here in this neighborhood. I have gone through hell living here. And I have been, and you know what? I don't cry and whine about it. I just document it. My days of getting my feelings hurt are long gone because I'm so used to it. I just want justice is what I feel like these people should be exposed for the shit they do, because everybody has a right to be an individual and to speak their mind, especially when you're being gang stalked and terrorized by the fucking government. And for them to say this crap about federal guidelines and shit like that, because Roto-Rooter, what the fuck? Seriously? They made all this shit up to just interrogate me and to harass me. And I can guarantee you that that's part of this. It's so obvious. It's blatantly obvious. I know that. I'm not stupid. And, so another thing, like I said, that house across speaking of which, that house across the street over here, I found out what happened to that guy by word of mouth around the neighborhood, and he apparently was cleaning out his gun. He was cleaning out his gun with some kind of acetone cleaner or something, and it blew up in his face, the gun backfired or something. Something happened, and it caused a big bomb, like smoke, fucking fire in his house. And so, I'm just saying, that's what happened over there, poor guy. But I went over there the other day just to look around because I was curious, because there's a large dumpster there, and because apparently they threw everything away. Like everything in that house they just threw everything away. And there was like a couple things left over, like a vacuum cleaner. There was a hummingbird feeder, which I took that. I was like, what the fuck? And then there was, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what the fuck. This whole neighborhood is so fucking weird. I don't know. But I know that a lot of this just is really, like, to me, it seems like it's very orchestrated and synchronized. A lot of these things that happen here, to me, especially since I've lived here, and I just definitely feel that it's pretty obvious that I'm a targeted individual, so sometimes I try to have a sense of humor about how fucking ridiculous it is. But here's a bird feeder that I got. This little bird, because he left it's this bird feeder, and so I don't know who that is. I guess that's that girl. But I told them I told my mother that they need to get rid of that flooring. It looks horrible. I'm sorry, but I live here. I don't give a shit. It's my fucking house. I'm sorry, but no. They can get mad at me all the fuck they want, but I told them all along I want to keep. They're the ones who insisted, or this. So whatever. If they're gonna fuss about that, too bad. This is my kitchen. I cook. I like it. I don't. It's like, nope. Everybody wants to try to fucking control me. You see, people want to try to control me like I'm a little fucking toy object, or exploit me like I'm a fucking contract. I belong to nobody. I'm a sovereign fucking citizen, and fuck the fucking feds and fuck the fucking government for doing this shit. Because you know what? Fuck you. I'm not that fucking stupid. So I will keep documenting this crap, and I'll fucking record them if I have to, and then put it on fucking YouTube.